Looking at problem 39B and F from section 6.4. So we're given that x is a continuous random variable that follows a normal distribution with mean of 331. So on our little table here, this would be 331. And a standard deviation of 41. Find the value of x that's going to be greater than 331 so that the area under the normal curve from 331 to x is given as this value. So I'm looking for an x value that when I look at the area between the mean and that x value, I get 0.1772. So looking at the z-table chart, you can see over here, this z value, in this case, it's going to be on the right side, right? Gives you the area that is to the left of the z value, where the area from your mean to the left is 0.5, right? So really we're going to try to find a z value that corresponds to 0.5 plus this, which is going to be 0.6772. So looking at this table, I'm looking for a 0.6772. So we got 0.6, something close to 0.6772. So 0.6772. So this would be right here. So zooming out, that tells me my z is 0.46. So going back to this problem, I get z is 0.46. Now that tells me my z value. Now I need to convert that to x. And you know z is found by taking x minus the mean over the standard deviation. So if I solve for x, I get the standard deviation times z plus the mean. And if I do that, I should be able to find the x. So what do we have? Standard deviation is giving us 41. So 41 times 0.46 plus 331. So I get x to be 349.86. And I'm not for sure, yeah, round to the nearest integer. So it would actually be 350. Here's another example, part B on this one. We're looking for, find the value of x that the area under the normal distribution to the right of x is this amount. So we're looking for a value x to the right, shaded in is going to be 0.0721. It's a good idea to kind of draw out the normal distribution curve and get an idea of what side of the mean this x value is going to lie on. So we already know the information from above. The mean is 331 and standard deviation is 41. But we're looking, first we have to find the z value from the table, right? So the z value gives the area to the left of z. So x or z, depending on if it's normalized or not. So if I take 1 minus 0.0721, that gives me 0.9279. So I'm looking for the z that corresponds to that number, and if I go to the table, that z is going to be on the right side again. So 0.9279. So we see it right here. That gives us 1.46. So that gives me the 1.46. So then we plug it back into this formula to calculate z. Sorry, to calculate x, given the mean was 331 and the standard deviation is 41, I believe, on this problem. So that should just be plugging it into that formula.